today. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 18 of the NFL.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And you know how scouts always talk about checking all the boxes? I think this young man does exactly that when you're looking for an NFL quarterback. Proven leader. Teams went 43-6 while he was in college. Has speed, dual threat ability, and production off the charts while he was in school, and also did a nice job of limiting turnovers. When you put it all together, there's a lot to be excited about for this young quarterback.
11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll drop to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll set up a throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They're going to look to throw. Rolling to his left. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air, receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Lance. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Sims. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now, this defense for the Cardinals, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal. They'll run it again with Sims. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Lance going to throw. He's got this, complete to Williams. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 31-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. The Niners had 14-2 heading into this final week. And they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Down to the 25. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lance got his man. It's Williams. And he is going to have a 49ers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Now Sims. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now they run with Sims. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. This will be spotted at the 20, so it's a 30-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for him.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
Hands it off out of the gun. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll just get rid of it. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Olave over the middle. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Lance looking to throw it. That's Olave bringing in another one. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Sims. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Again, they run with Sims. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation. Now Lance. Got an open man. It's Olave. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 42. And Lance now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sims. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. On 2nd down now, it's Sims. And he'll go down at the 28. 41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Lance to throw it. Out route pass complete to Bellinger. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And, oh, my goodness, what a catch at the 6. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. On play action, Lance. Eluding the pressure right. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. On 2nd down, it's Shepard. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Over the middle, complete. It's Dean. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Dean. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Up the middle they go. It's Shepard. And he's got it to about the 40. Well, remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Santa Clara would give them the season series. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well. Think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And the drive starts with a completion, left side. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. To throw, it's Lance. Slant pass complete to Olave. Touchdown, 49ers. Chris Olave with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
On first down, Shepard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Niners will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Off of play action, here's Lance. He completes it to Olave. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Lance. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll try the left side. Sims. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
From just shy of midfield, Lance. And that's complete. It's Sims. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
56 is Mike. Here we go.
Working from the gun, Lance. And he's got his target, Harris. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 46 yards. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Shepard. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Harris returning, gets around him. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jameson Williams. 66 yards. And the Niners continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man complete. That's Shepard. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Now back to throw. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. He's got his man. It's Andrews. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Steps away to his left. He finds his man complete. It's Dean. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Say that it's fair to say nothing has gone right in this first half for them. Even here, you've got a chance to at least get on the board, but that goes by the wayside. And now this coaching staff, they've got to figure out some way to wake this team up at halftime to get them going.
So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that number 1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, his team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that number 1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through, and I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. This is caught by Williams. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And just a yard to go here on second down. Here's Lance. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Lance now on first down. And it's caught. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. A carry here for the big tight end. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there. His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. On play action, they'll throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Dean. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Shepard, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Back to throw here. Quick slant here to Smith. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 18. They'll run on first down. It's Shepard. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Desmond Ridder from 17 yards out. And the Cardinals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 24. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it was Desmond Ridder taking it himself to finish the drive. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Lance. It's complete to Williams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And Lance going to throw. Being chased out left. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. On 2nd down now. It's Sims. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Shotgun now for Lance. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Mackey, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. On the option right is Lance. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Lance, he's got this to Williams, complete. Touchdown! Jamison Williams with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the 49ers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Shepard. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. They'll look to throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Shepard. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Cardinals! From 6 yards away. And the Cardinals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is down to 24. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
This offense so far on third down, they've been excellent, 6 for 7. Here it's 3rd and 2. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Yeah, he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Butler. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Second and 5. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 1st down, Sims down to about the 45.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll run on 1st down. Sims, he'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Sims. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
85 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
On first down, Mackey. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Up the middle they go. It's Sims down right around the 25. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Lance now to throw.
It's Williams on the catch. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over. And
that's into a crowd and intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. And here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and saying, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for San Francisco,
it's one more win to finish the season as they wrap up with a sterling 15-2 record.
And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Arizona,
it'll be double digits in losses as they fall to 7-10 for their final mark.
And I think you have to say, ultimately, this was a team that really underachieved.
today.
Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Now a first carry here for Robinson.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. As we get a peek at their dynamic signal caller hailing from Mississippi State, it's Dak Prescott. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Prescott. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
Prescott.
Open man downfield is Ridley.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 18.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Back to the ground now, it's Henry. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Prescott to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Henry up the middle. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Here's Prescott. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up 4th down.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Bass is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Henry is in for a Lions touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This one complete to Scott Miller. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Prescott.
Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
On play action, Prescott.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll run, it's Henry. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24.
So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. He's got it to Williams.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. To throw is Prescott. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Lions first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Prescott now. Flush to his right.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. This is caught.
And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year.
And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes our score 17-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Things, unfortunately, continuing to implode here. The interception he threw on the previous drive, of course, led to the touchdown. And that deficit widening a little bit further. 1st and 10.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. They'll set up to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott.
That pass caught, it's Williams.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
Here's Prescott. Complete, it's Henry.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Lions are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And not able to break away this time, as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Again, it's Robinson.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They'll set up a throw. This is Miller, complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. A handoff, running left, Henry. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Now back to throw. That is caught. It's Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now here's the option play going left.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Henry running right. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Gibbs. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. To throw on 2nd and 6. Prescott. They set up the screen for Henry. And in for the Lions touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Lions go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
And it was finished off on the touchdown reception by Derrick Henry.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw again.
Battled by the linebacker, but still adjusts and makes the catch.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. He'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown, Falcons.
Mac Hollins.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the 1st half. You do have the entire 2nd half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Crew able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is down to 24. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Jamison Williams and the Lions get set for this next possession.
And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is it allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. First down, Prescott.
This will go to Henry out wide. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the 3rd.
Second half begins with a run by Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Henry again on second down.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, it's Prescott. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it fourth down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
Here comes the Lions punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Taking it about the 16. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
They'll look to throw here, and that will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. This is brought in at the 21. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
Well, look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 40 now on second down, Prescott.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. He'll look to throw. Got his man. It's Williams.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's second and 3. Again, it's Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
On 2nd and goal, Prescott. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Lions are pouring it on. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Taken in at the 22. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. He really continues to pick apart this defense. Last drive, perfect, and it culminated in his 3rd touchdown pass.
As long as we've been doing this, how many times has a player in this type of a zone described the game as really slowed down?
Yep.
So right now, instead of warp speed, it's
snail's pace.
Snail's pace for him, and he can do whatever he wants. Feels like he has all the time in the world to throw the ball, and his offensive line has been giving him that.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes the sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Running left, it's Henry. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Prescott off play action. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibbs. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Prescott. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Here's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon.
And the Lions get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Caught by Wilson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And now here is another interception.
And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
A give to Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Prescott. And this is caught at the 8.
And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. 97's the mic.
Prescott. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. Play action now. Prescott. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Miles Jack. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams.
That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. Prescott to throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
2nd down and a run by Robinson.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Prescott from the gun. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibbs, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Up the middle they go. It's Gibbs, and he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Prescott.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. And my goodness, another interception. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's 2nd down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Man open is Robinson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Caught. It's Wilson. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. 2nd and 2. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On third down, Hurst. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now they're in the hurry-up. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Lions, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they will head home next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.